Four Henrico teams look to punch their tickets to the football regional finals underneath the Friday night playoff lights. Welcome to Sports Wire. I'm Will Catterley. We start with Class 4, where Varina played host to Huguenot. The upstart Falcons were out to prove their mettle against one of the region's best. Huguenot came into Friday night with only 2 losses on the season, an overtime loss to Cosby, and a loss to a tremendous Manchester team. Meanwhile, Varina had been battle-tested all year in games against Freedom, Hermitage, and of course, Highland Springs. But if the Blue Devils wanted their season to continue, they would have to pass one more test from the Falcons. So to Varina High School we go. To the winner go the spoils. Blue Devils at home taking on Huguenot, a chance to make it to the regional championship game. Nothing happened in the first half. 0-0 score, third quarter. Number 19, Caleb Wise scrambling, rumbling, bubbling, stumbling for a first down inside the 10-yard line. Lead of this, Linwood Johnson takes over. Slant, touchdown pass. Blue Devils to Damari Carter. And you haven't heard the last of Carter. You haven't heard the last of Linwood Johnson. Third quarter, first score of the game. Varina with a 7-0 lead. Where that came from for the offense for the Blue Devils. Defensively, they were stout. For about 2.5 quarters. Number 56, Jay-Sean Richardson. Always a force on the defensive end, especially a D tackle. After a punt by Huguenot, batch Varina up at their 1-yard line. Linwood Johnson, Damari Carter, 99 yards to Pater, touchdown Blue Devils. Assistant coach David Carter loves that. Father of Moses Carter, who helps us out getting highlights. 14-0 Blue Devils at that point. But Huguenot got here for a reason, and they are a tough out. Touchdown pass to number 10, Pierre Edmonds from Jason Wright, who late in the second half could almost do no wrong. Huguenot right back in it, but this was key right here. The snap on the extra point, Holder cannot corral it. Surely that won't come back to haunt him, so it's no good. 14-6, 3:16 to go in the third. And then, trying to punt the football, snap goes over the kicker's head. They had problems on special teams, and Johnny on the spot was Varina, number 44, doing the honors on the pick. Gets the interception. Darius Wilson, I would set up for this. Complimentary football, folks. That's what playoff teams do. Take advantage of mistakes. And Linwood Johnson calls his own number. Touchdown rush for him. 2 passing, 1 rushing. Varina, easy squeezy lemon peasy, 21-6. Blue Devils, playoff aspirations alive and kicking. Or so they thought. Huguenot, the Falcons, not done yet. Oh, not by a long shot. Dialing long distance into a crowd, and somehow the Falcons come up with it. Avion Lewis with the catch, and then they're going to go quarterback power. All the way down inside the 2-yard line. Goes the QB, Jason Wright. He did no wrong. Why not do it again on 4th and goal? Touchdown, Huguenot. All of a sudden, Falcons back in business, going for 2 after that missed extra point earlier. Why not? Right to the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Huguenot down a touchdown, 21-14. Just under a minute to go in the third quarter. And oh no, it's a sack. It's a fumble. Linwood Johnson coughs up the rock. Huguenot Johnny on the spot. They recover. Still 21-14. But Varina's defense came up big and made big plays when they had to, like right here. Right to the end zone. Wrong. Jersey. And the interception. Number 4, Tajon Cheatham. Cheated there on the receiver and gets the pick. Huge play. Fourth quarter, same score. Huguenot finding some running room. Number 6, John Washington with the run. It would lead to this. Little play action. Run game goes. Play action works. Wide receiver with the catch. And then the big fella Wright. Number 9, Jason Wright does it again. Another touchdown rushing, his second of the evening. Huguenot going for 2. Going for the lead. Down 21-20. Halfback pass. That goes for nothing. They do not get it. Still a 1-point game, though, and still plenty of time. 5:41 to go in the fourth. So on the kickoff, this would be key because it would not lead to points. But this return by Tavon Gilpin will flip field position. So Varina, they don't get points, they have to punt. But that means Huguenot has to travel a long ways with 2:32 to go. Fourth down, last chance for them. Incomplete pass, would have been short of the sticks anyway. Varina takes over, and it's the best formation in football when you're on offense. Victory formation, and victory is snatched by Varina. In a tough one, they survive Huguenot, 21-20.
So just to see these kids, deal with adversity and come up with a W, I'm proud of. This what playoffs meant for. I mean, you got to be able to find a way to win. I don't care if it's 1 point or whatever the case may be. You just got to keep fighting it to get this W.
With the win, Varina will head to #1 seed King George in a rematch of last season's regional semifinals. Meanwhile, their rivals down the road, Highland Springs, had their own business to attend to. The Springers would host Oscar Smith in Region 6. The Tigers had already beaten Hermitage in the regular season and then upended Glen Allen in the opening round of the playoffs. The Springers would look to dominate up front and feed their young running back early and often. So to the home of the black and gold we go. Highland Springs, Oscar Smith. Springers looking to make it to the regional championship game yet again, taking on stalwart from the 757 in Oscar Smith. Eric Bird, sophomore running back sensation, was the word. That run set up a 4th and 1. Bird says, let me bounce this outside for a bit here. 31 yards later, he's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Springers. And in the first quarter, let the light show commence. Highland Springs finds pay dirt. Springers have an early 7-0 lead. 8 minutes and change to go in the first. Now, the Springers, defensively, both up front on the offensive line, defensive line, they have been dominant, and they were going to do their best to stop Oscar Smith from getting their ground game going to complement their high-octane passing attack. 2 great stops there. And then back to pass. Quarterback just hit as he throws. Lonnie Andrews in a triple coverage. Well defensed by the Springers receiver. Had a beat on it, and Travis Johnson could not haul it in. 7-0 after 1. Oscar Smith, though, would find their bearings in the second quarter. Andrews, this time a little bit of a better pocket out. Roll out. That helps. Firing, Brennan Johnson is there to put a hit on him, but he finds his receiver anyway. This time Johnson comes down with it. Oscar Smith in business. It would lead to this. Handed it off. Got something going here. It's Brandon Nesbitt to the end zone. Just like that, we have a brand new ball game, folks. It's tied at 7. 7:13 to go in the second. Springers, however, would have answers, and they would continue with this man. Bird. Again, keeping those legs churning, too, for about 7 extra yards. What a job by number 22, Eric Bird, the sophomore sensation. He's going to have a lot of looks, led to this. A lot of looks at the next level, college level. It's the tush push on the Philadelphia Eagles. Is he in? Is he in? Christian Martin says, I'm too tall to not be in, right? And he is in. Touchdown, Highland Springs. That would give the Springers the lead back at 14-7. That would be your score at the break. Second half, Oscar Smith trying to get back on the comeback trail. Roll out, firing back across the middle. You don't do that across the grain against the Springers secondary. It's intercepted. Tamondre Braxton. Man, has he made big plays this season for Highland Springs. Both special teams, offense, defense, and man, has this guy. All the way down inside the 20, inside the 10-yard goes Bird. Big gain and a first down. It would lead to this for Highland Springs. Springers going to hand the ball off. Second touchdown of the night for Eric Bird. Bird, 20 carries, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns. Highland Springs with a 2-touchdown lead. That is not the recipe for success if you want to beat the Springers. Don't fall behind by 2 scores. That's exactly what happened to Oscar Smith. They would have their opportunities to come back, however. This pass fired, finds his man, caught for first down, Alvin Jones from Lonnie Andrews. Still be 21-7 as we start the 4th and final stanza. 4th down now. Inside the 10. Back shoulder pass. Not a bad idea, but the receiver cannot haul it in. Highland Springs would take over on downs. Oscar Smith, not daunted, firing, finding a man, short passing game. Starting to work. Then Oscar Smith again, pass, caught. Tick, tick, tick. Oscar Smith keeping the drive going. The dink and dunk. Highland Springs, no problem. And no problem getting the quarterback. There's 4 black shirts there, including number 99, Joshua Clayton. He is absolutely fired up. Lead to this, Springers. This one would put it away. The pass to the magician himself, Kyrie Henley. Christian Martin masterful running the offense. Highland Springs advances to the regional championship game. 28-7 is your final. Highland Springs will host Manchester in a rematch of Week 2 action on Friday right after Thanksgiving at home. The winner moves on to states. We have more playoff football to get to when we come back as 2 Henrico teams from Region 5 are in action. Freeman hosts upset-minded William Fleming out of Roanoke, while Godwin travels to Chesterfield to battle with Matoaca. Highlights are straight ahead.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran?
Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing. I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to SportsWire to Douglas Freeman High School. We go where the number 5 seed playing host to the number 8 seed, surprising William Fleming Colonels. Freeman doing what they do best to start this one off. That's running the football. Jaden Reese. This was not a game where Freeman would jump out to 20, 25, 30-yard gains, but they were still effective on the ground. Ryan Bland making it spicy, leading to this. Field goal attempt is always good almost by Kyle Bitsko. This kid can kick, and he's only a sophomore. Came up huge in the Hermitage game, comes up big there. Opening drive results in points. Long drive, 3-0, 3:16 to go. First quarter. Defense for Freeman, limiting the William Fleming running game from Roanoke. Got good travel for them to get to Freeman. And then, how about an Oski? First one of the year for Owen Amrain. Interception by Freeman. It would not lead to points, but just goes to show how good Freeman's defense was, particularly in the first half. Great job shooting the gap. Cooper Spidell and getting everybody else involved as well. Gets a stop there, and then the sack. You got 3 blue shirts right there, led by number 9, Brady Blanchard and company. I mean, they were looking good. Number 6, Charles Saunders in on that. And then later stopping the run. Freeman's defense was absolutely dominant in the first half of play. However, the score is still just 3-0. Second quarter, Freeman looking to make it more. The throwback screen to Warwick. I can't believe it's Butter Stevenson. Good for a first down. It would lead to this. Mavs on their way. Jaden Reese. Check out this pass. Beautiful spiral. Maybe even a better catch. Caleb Fisher down inside the 2-yard line would set it up for this. Nope, they didn't hand it off there. Oop, they gave it over here. Kevin China, no, it's Warwick. I can't believe it's Butter Stevenson. Touchdown, Freeman. And just like that, the Mavs would go into the locker room with a 10-0 advantage. But Fleming is well coached. They're fresh off 1 week removed from being the number 1 seed. They are not going anywhere, and they let their quarterback cook in the second half. Third quarter, there he goes, scrambling. Jair Preston, and then Preston's got an arm too. Caught, good for the first down. Fleming, this is the opening drive of the second half. first 4 minutes of the third quarter in a close game can really change momentum or end a ball game. Pass, caught, good for the touchdown. Number 7, Omarza Gray. Don't look now, it's 10-7, still 6:51 to go. Freeman, however, they had answers. Reese got it going, firing, finding. Butter Stevenson on the receiving end. Stevenson and Douglas Freeman not done quite yet. Reese roll out, fires, finds his man for the touchdown. Brady Blanchard on the receiving end. Actually make that. Max Fest with the catch. So it's 17-7. Freeman got their 10-point lead back. But Fleming just would not go away. Next drive, after a couple of scrambles, touchdown pass. Kieran Ferguson on the receiving end of that one. And the Colonels right back, get it down 3. 8:11 to go, fourth quarter. Still a 3-point game. Tick, tick, tick. Mavs trying to contain this running back. He was elusive, speedy, and athletic. Got away. Jaisir Preston. And then Preston rolling out again. Anyone open? No. Finally, fires. Got a guy. Good for a first down. Fleming was something like 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 in fourth down conversions. 18.7 seconds left in the game. Down 3. What do? You kick the field goal. It is good. We're going overtime. Tied at 17 in overtime. Both teams get the ball at the 10-yard line. Freeman goes first. Reese rolling, firing, finding, touchdown to number 25, Caleb Fisher. But wait, Reese was past the line of scrimmage when he threw the football. That's a penalty. The touchdown would not stand, and that means Bitsko's called on again. Bitsko is tried and true. He makes a field goal, but what that means is Fleming has a chance to win it with a walk-off touchdown, and that is just what they do. Malachi Coleman punches it in. Fleming comes all the way back and ends Freeman's tremendous season. It is William Fleming, the 8th seed, doing it again, winning it 23-20, your final. So who would Fleming face? Well, Godwin, the number 7 seed, got a upset of Louisa, the number 2, in the opening round. Now they have to face number 3 Matoaca on the road. Matoaca, very tough, especially at home. Quarterback finds his receiver, number 4, Bryce Yates, and then we're going that way. We're going the other way. All the way into the end zone, touchdown, Warriors. Matoaca would have an early 7-0 advantage, 10:47 to go in the second. Yeah, first quarter, defensive struggle. Godwin had their moments, though. Speaking of defense, it's an interception. Number 18, Tucker Washburn, gets a big-time pick, but Matoaca would have answers defensively. First, stopping the run right about to the line of scrimmage, and Daniel Viner fires a pass. It's tipped in the air, and it is picked off. Warriors going the other way with it now. Bryce Yates on the pick, and then Matoaca going back to work this time through the air. The quarterback, Riley Justice, connects, finds Montino Williams. Good for a first, and that would lead to this. More Matoaca. The pass, firing, finds his man, turns around and takes it to the house. This time, Dylan Newton short. He was not short of the goal line. Touchdown, Matoaca. Warriors looking for the extra point. That ain't gonna work. Sometimes things just go your way. Fire drills, they call it. 2-point conversion is good. That's not planned. Yeah, Warriors have everything going in this one. That would give them a 15-0 lead with 4:21 to go in the second. Up 15, Viner. Godwin offense needs to get it going, but Matoaca's run defense was there all evening long. Number 77, big-time stop behind the line of scrimmage. Then on the screen pass, tackling in space was key. They get the stop here. Still Viner and the offense crossing midfield, a chance to do something with it on offense. Nice looking pass there, but again, great open field tackle. Bryce Yates was tremendous in this one, as he has been most of the season for this vaunted Matoaca defense and offense. Really, they play great complementary football. Dylan Newton short the pick. They'd go into the half tied at 15. Second half, Godwin trying to get it going again, and this time, Viner And some extra moves by number 5, Carson Smith. Maybe that'll get Godwin going. Remember their second half team. Plenty of comebacks this year for the Eagles. But once again, on the tip drill, man, it's like we saw this earlier. Same guy, Bryce Yates, in the secondary, a thorn in the Eagles' side. He also can catch touchdown passes. Yates to the house, end zone, some love, 22-0 Warriors with 5:02 to go. More from Matoaca later. Their passing game worked wonders. Little wide receiver screen, and he is going to take it the distance, is Dylan Newton. Short, 29-0 at that point with 9:10 to go in the game, and it was all Matoaca in this one. They end Godwin's season 36-0 is your final. Still great seasons for both Godwin and Freeman on the gridiron with plenty of promise in the years to come. Well, the boys volleyball season comes to a close, but not before some tremendous state playoff action. Deep Run travels to Thomas Dale for the state semifinals when we come back. That's next.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to Sports Wire. To Thomas Dale High School we go. Boys state semifinal volleyball. Deep Run, always tough. Playing at Thomas Dale. Deep Run the 2, Thomas Dale the 1. And early on you could see why. Blistering from service, number 8, Landon Andrews with the point. This would go back and forth, although the Wildcats would take an early 9-4 advantage in the opening set. Number 6, Peter Stepanovich would step on it with a great kill there. And oh my goodness, though, watch out for this man. Number 4, Matthew McGovern was McNasty with the kill right there. Still first set action. Thomas Dale, who beat Deep Run in regional play, looking good at home. They won in 4 sets, 3-1. Their serves, their play at the net, their outside hitters, their passing, they had everything going on this night. The kill right there for Thomas Dale, and the Knights would take the first set 25-20 in a set that really could have gone Deep Run's way. TD took over late. I talked to you about defense at the front of the net. Number 5 doing the honors, Wesley Graves with the block and the point. And then again, front of the net, this time number 22, winner chicken dinner. It's Liam Carden. Then on the serve, oh my goodness, the flutter ball, the knuckleballer is all aces. Coming up aces for Ryan Cathers and company. Thomas Dale would have a big-time lead in the second set. Wildcats trying to find their way back in it. Oh, there's that guy again. Matthew McGovern, are you kidding me? With authority point, Thomas Dale. They fed on the energy from the crowd the majority of the night. And plays like that, Wesley Graves, nobody was there to stop him. Point, Thomas Dale. Wildcats not going away without a fight, however. Hayden Ryba, but they still lose at 25-10 after 2 sets. Third, and hopefully not final set for Deep Run. You know, I've gone to the Siegel Center last 6-7 years in a row for a state championship match because of either a Deep Run or a Glen Allen. Wildcats not going away easy. Ryba with the ace, but down 24-16. Point, set, match. Thomas Dale goes to the championship game themselves, ending Deep Run season. A tremendous one for the Wildcats, but they fall in the state semifinals 3-0. Midlothian would beat Thomas Dale in 5 sets to take home the state title. Both Deep Run and Freeman made it to states in 2023. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on X and watch us on YouTube. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire.